Surfside building collapse latest. Search and rescue halted amid concerns about remaining structure. At least 18 people have been confirmed dead while 145 others remain unaccounted for, officials said. 1 week after a 12-story residential building partially collapsed in South Florida's Miami-Dade County. The massive search and rescue operation entered its 8th day on Thursday as crews continued to carefully comb through the pancaked pile of debris in hopes of finding survivors. The partial collapse occurred around 1:15 a.m. local time on June 24 at the Champlain Towers South condominium in the small, beachside town of Surfside, about 6 miles north of Miami Beach. Approximately 55 of the oceanfront complex's 136 units were destroyed, according to Miami-Dade Fire Rescue Assistant Chief Raide Jadallah. Among the bodies most recently pulled from the rubble were 2 children, ages 4 and 10, according to Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniela Levine Cava. Any loss of life, especially given the unexpected, unprecedented nature of this event, is a tragedy. But the loss of our children is too great to bear, Levine Cava said during a press conference in Surfside on Wednesday evening. We're now standing united once again with this terrible new revelation that children are the victims as well. Meanwhile, 139 people who were living or staying in the condominium at the time of the disaster have been accounted for and are safe, according to Levine Cava, who stressed that the numbers are very fluid and continue to change. Officials previously were including the number of deceased among those accounted for but are now separating the figures. Search and rescue halted due to concerns about remaining structure. Search and rescue efforts were paused early Thursday morning due to concerns about the stability of the remaining structure and the potential danger it poses to the crews. Structural engineers are on site monitoring the situation as officials evaluate possible options and determine the next steps, according to Levine Cava. We're doing everything that we can to ensure that the safety of our first responders is paramount and to continue our search and rescue operations as soon as it is safe to do so, she said at a press conference in Surfside on Thursday morning. Officials were unable to provide a timeline for when the urgent operation will resume. Miami-Dade Fire Rescue Chief Alan Kaminsky told reporters that crews observed a shift of 6 to 12 inches in a large column hanging from the still standing structure as well as some slight movement in the concrete floor slabs just after 2 a.m. local time, prompting concerns that the rest of the condominium could collapse. Earlier, police officers on site had told ABC News that rescuers reported hearing cracks and were investigating the stability of the building. The structure was cleared by crews last week, and all search and rescue resources have since been shifted to focusing on the pile of rubble. But the 2 sites are side by side and the remaining building has posed challenges for the hundreds of first responders trying to locate any survivors or human remains in the wreckage. One area of the site had to be roped off on Tuesday due to falling debris. Then on Wednesday, officials said crews were no longer entering the remaining structure because it was considered unstable. Poor weather, from downpours to lightning storms, has also periodically forced the crews to halt their round-the-clock efforts in recent days. Rescuers are each working 12-hour shifts at a time and the conditions are tough, as they risk their lives in hopes of saving others amid heat, humidity and rain, according to Miami-Dade Fire Rescue Chief Alan Kaminsky. But spirits are high, and they are still hoping for a positive outcome, Kaminsky told reporters. We're exhausting every avenue here, Kaminsky said during the press conference on Wednesday morning. But it's a very, very dangerous situation and I can't understate that. Over the past week, crews have cut a vast trench through the pile of rubble to aid in their search as they try to tunnel through the wreckage and listen for sounds. As they work to reach the bottom of the pile, cameras placed inside the pile show voids and air pockets where people could be trapped, according to officials. Rescuers are using various assets, equipment and technology, including specially trained dogs that are searching for signs of life underground, sonar systems that can detect victims, and crane trucks that can remove huge slabs of concrete from the pile. Crews have removed almost 1,400 tons of debris from the site so far, officials said.